Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, guys? Just to give you an idea. What's up, guys? Let me know if you're here. What's up? What's up? Let's see here. Boom, boom. Boom. No one said one word, people. Somebody say something. What's up, guys? I mean, at this point, I'm wondering if the mic's working. If you owned a can company, wouldn't you make it so that when you were drinking it, the label was showing out? I mean, just my thoughts, just my own personal thoughts. Okay. Still not a word. Oh, wait. Kyle Brown, one word. Mic is working. Thank you. Bart Williams, what's going on, man? From Charlotte, North Carolina. Happy to have you, Bart. That's Blaine's brother. Wait, Charlotte? Stacy? Guys, now all you need to do is find a bar, tell them about Ham Bones, and we'll have a weekly in-person game. I'll find a host in Charlotte. Believe me, I'll find a host. You get me a bar to host a weekly game, we'll find a host. Yes, Stacy, I'm serious. Yeah. Thanks, Nightbot. What's up, Tom? How are you? Dan's going to be on the call tonight, I hope. Got no Nick Meehan. This might be the first Monster game ever without Nick Meehan, at least in 3 months. Almost canceled the Monster game because I didn't know if Dan or Nick would be able to help, and it is too tall an order for one person to do. Welcome to the South, the Indianapolis of the South, Charlotte, North Carolina. Thank you, Stacy. Guys, I'm just sitting here. Glad to have you playing again, Bart. What's up, everybody? Thursday night Monster game. Speak of the devil, Dan the man. What's up, Dan? All right, man. How are you? Okay, Dan. Nick, I'm all good. Look, Nick, checking in. Checking in. I was just saying, Dan, I think this might be like I could be missing one, but this might be like the first Monster game without Nick in months. Yeah. Oh, we all remember the one you missed, Dan. We all remember. Yeah, it was. Hey, thanks. Thanks. What's up, guys? All right, welcome to the Thursday Monster Game. Appreciate everyone's offers to help. May take some of you up on those from time to time, but for now, we are going to change the schedule. We're going to keep Dan's Wednesday night Monster Game going. Dan hosting on Wednesday at 8:30, and we're going to keep this Thursday night Monster Game going. Thursday night at 8:30, and that is for now. And I don't know how long that will last because in-person games are going, and obviously amount of teams playing these monster games. It's not nosediving at all, but it is. I mean, the summer and things are opening back up. I would absolutely anticipate that we will be going to a much fuller schedule in the fall and definitely winter. I guess depending on what's going on in the world. But there will no longer be a Tuesday night monster game for the immediate future. So next week we'll have a Wednesday night monster game. We'll have our Wednesday live games, and we'll have a Thursday night monster game. That's the new schedule. Thanks for checking in, Nick. Oh, hey, Dan, are we supposed to call Ben? Are we supposed to call Ben? What? Okay, no, that's fine. No. Next week's fine. Thanks. All right, guys, I'm gonna get my battery here. The rare get up. Greg, I appreciate that, bud. Guys, it's 8:28. Let's get going at 8:32 tonight. Beautiful night in the trivia capital of the free world. I think this weekend, by the way. I mean, does anyone want to talk about the dust storm? Braden Core, are you playing tonight? This dust storm is not what we need. I know Dan's going to say it makes for even prettier sunsets, but it's going to be a nasty Saturday and Sunday from what I've read in the trivia capital of the free world. Seems like we ought to be able to do something before this happens. If I was on vacation right now, I will be on vacation later in July. If I was on vacation right now and like 2 or 3 days of it were destroyed because of dust in the air and it looked like Venus outside, I would not be happy. Nick, I've never seen you chat so much. You told me you weren't going to be here. I almost canceled the game because you weren't going to be here, Nick. You're just chatty Cathy. What?
I thought you were being serious.
What?
So you were almost canceling the game.
I was dead serious. I still am dead serious. What is that Kansas song? Yeah, I know what you mean, but I don't know what it's called. But yeah, oh yeah, Blown in the Wind. No, not Blown in the Wind. Hold on. Dust in the Wind. That's what I meant.
Night-night.
Look, JoJo. Come here. It's the one time you let me hold you. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Can you say ham bones? Can you say, oh boy?
Say night-night.
Night night. Yeah, yeah. Love you. Dust in the wind. What's that noise I hear?
It's Henry's soccer coach.
Can you guys hear that? It's just me. All right. Guys, it's 8:31. 85 people. We had more people. The Wednesday night monster. Is the Wednesday night monster game the big one now? Dan flexing his muscle? Okay, good. Thank you, Stacy. That makes me feel better. There's like a Zoom call going on in my kitchen, and the microphone into these picks up. I can like hear people whispering 2 rooms away.
Sorry.
It's okay. Will you turn it down? Thanks a million. Brayton Core, are you here? That's the question. Cyrus Arani, are you here? Johnny O'Keefe. I don't know, guys. I think I hesitate to say this, but I think tonight's set might just be aceable. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's 8:32, guys. It's 8:32. Welcome, Brayton Core. Welcome to the Thursday night monster game. We can get going now that Brayton Core and the boys have ID'd themselves. Johnny O, y'all. All right, guys. All right. Here we go. Welcome back to the Thursday night monster game. This is the Monsters monster game. Although I feel like I was in a good mood when I made the set, and I think it might be kind of easy. We'll see. I'm always wrong. We've got 4 rounds of trivia, as always. Those rules are different in each round, as always, and we'll go through those rules before each round. Guys, we are broadcasting live and in Technicolor from underneath the beautiful blue skies of the trivia capital of the free world, Ham Bones headquarters in Indianapolis, Indiana. Stephanie's checking in from Baltimore, Maryland. Guys, we have for you tonight 4 rounds of trivia. Round 1 has 6 questions, each worth 5 points for a total of 30 points. Each round has a password. I don't have this set up at all. Definitely should. Hold on one second. Got screens everywhere I look, and I don't have the game on any of them. Hold on one second. Here it comes. Here it comes. Guys, your password to get into round one is RED. RED, R-E-D. RED is your password. Outer Banks. I'm going to do an Outer Banks trivia. RED is the password. Balmer. I used to live in Baltimore. Stephanie, I think we have that conversation every time. Get me a game in North Carolina. Get me a game in North Carolina. We'll train a host. We'll get it rocking and rolling. Guys, round one, question one. These three movies all released in the same year. You've got to get within 1 year. A Few Good Men, White Men Can't Jump, and A League of Their Own. You've got to get within 1 year of when all three of those movies were released. A Few Good Men, White Men Can't Jump, and A League of Their Own. Question two, what magazine is famous for its political/social commentary cartoons and even has a board game where participants make up their own captions? Name that magazine famous for its political cartoons and even a board game where participants make up their own captions. Question three, the phrase, how I want to drink, alcoholic, of course, is often used to help memorize this. The phrase, how I want to drink, alcoholic, of course, is often used to memorize this. Question four, in 1733, he wrote, the heart of a fool is in his mouth, but the mouth of a wise man is in his heart. Who wrote that in 1733? The heart of a fool is in his mouth, but the mouth of a wise man is in his heart. Question five, what coffee retailer and wholesaler had a location inside of many border bookstores? What coffee retailer had a location inside many Borders bookstores? And question six, final question of round one. What direct broadcast provider purchased Blockbuster in a bankruptcy auction in 2011? Guys, you've got 7.5 minutes. I hope there's not something going on in the chat because I haven't been looking the entire time. I can't wait. I can't wait. Go, go, go. Glenn Sparks back in Tampa. No problems, no issues. Glenn, I hope you're safe and sound. I think we canceled the Hammond family trip to Florida. Sorry about that. Hey, Nick Meehan, if you're playing the role of Thomas, where are you in the picture in your profile? Are those mountains in the background? Hey, Dan, you don't need to respond to this. Yosemite, he's just loitering. You're loitering. I hope you're playing trivia is what I hope. You need to teach me how to do the answer validation. Well, we're just going to do a whole thing. Let's make these trivia lights. Let's drive Rachel insane. Let's do that. I don't know. You guys remember, I'm talking to myself here because Dan's occupied. Nick's playing trivia. There was like many days, many weeks that we were doing 2 games a day, 5 days a week, plus theme games, plus private events. That seems like a decade ago. There are no theme games this weekend, guys. What should be the next theme? Let's throw that out there. The salad days. So long ago. Nick remembers. Oh, Nick remembers. E. Kidwell GD coming to you from Outer Banks. What should be the next theme? It's got to be a big one. Maybe just maybe it'll just be a 6-round monster. Guys, you've got 2 minutes and 3 seconds. 2 minutes to get your answers in for round 1, 2. Another Disney's not a bad call, actually, Stacy. Nick, already missed you. I'm doing the grading here by myself. I ran an event today by myself, and to say it went well would be a lie. That would be a lie. It would be the opposite of how it went. I mean, it was Nick. It was the one that we had run before. They don't have Google Forms or YouTube, and then they got a Zoom account. And the Zoom account did not have breakout rooms, and there was 2 people in charge. One of their mics didn't work, and the other person didn't have any audio in, and so it was bad. They didn't blame it on me though. Guys, you got 20 seconds now to get your answers in. I don't? No, we're good. Yeah. All right, guys, get them in, get them in, get them in. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Yeah, it wasn't an issue on our side. All right, let's see here. Let's see. All right, we're good. Let's go. You got to get them in. Still batches of teams coming in. We've got to get the answers in. This was a harder round 1 than I expected it to be. All right, guys, Here are your answers to round one. Round one, question one. 3 movies that came out all in the same year. You had to get within 1 year. A Few Good Men, White Men Can't Jump, and A League of Their Own. You had to be within 1 year of 1992. 1992 is your answer to question one. Question two, the magazine famous for its political and social commentary cartoons has a board game where participants make up their own captions. The correct answer is New Yorker. The New Yorker magazine. Question three, the phrase, how I want a drink, alcoholic, of course, is often used to help memorize pi, the digits of pi. Question four, in 1733, who wrote, the heart of a fool is in his mouth, but the mouth of a wise man is in his heart? That is Benjamin Franklin. Ben Franklin wrote that. Question five, the coffee retailer and wholesaler that had a location inside many Borders bookstores, including the one underneath Barnes and Thornburg, downtown Indianapolis. I used to write anonymous memos, acting like I was pissed off that attorneys were spending too much time inside that Borders books. Anyways, that was from a different lifetime ago. Anyway, the answer is Seattle's Best. Seattle's Best is your answer to question five. And the direct broadcast provider that purchased Blockbuster in a bankruptcy auction in 2011. Guys, I almost posted it the other day, a map of how many Blockbusters there were month by month, and it like keeps growing. And then in 2008, which just seems, it's crazy that it was that late, it goes from 8,000 now down to 1 in Bend, Oregon. By the way, the answer to question 6 is Dish Network. Dish Network is your answer to question 6. All right, guys. Round 2 is the picture round. Round 2 is the picture round. There are 10 pictures worth 3 points each for a total of 30 points. These are all Best Picture winning movies. All Best Picture winning movies. I struggle with whether or not to give you that hint or not, and I just did. Password for the picture round is orange. Password is orange. You've got 7.5 minutes. Go, go, go. Hell yes, boys. Hell yes. Just might do it. Who wants to write the Simpsons theme for me? There's a company out of Australia doing like Brooklyn Nine-Nine. What I really want to do is The Wire and Deadwood. Big 12 football, AFC South, Eastern Conference basketball, obnoxious college football fans. I could do a whole trivia on college football teams that have obnoxious fan bases. We wouldn't have enough space to fit them all in. There'd be too many questions about a few programs. Too many questions about a few programs in the Midwest region. All the Midwest college football fans are just so confident that I'm talking about their rivals and not them. And it's not true. I'm talking about your team. Sports movies is an interesting idea, Blaine. That sounds like somebody that's really good at sports movies.
Houston, we have a problem.
What's that?
This is all only milk we have.
I'll go because I'm hungry.
There's no card.
Where is that?
It's at the shop.
That's now it's a major league problem. I'll bike. Is that JoJo? Let's see how you people are doing. Tell the people hi, baby.
And
No, not to me. I said tell the people hi.
it's Georgia.
I heard her. I heard her.
I don't know my shirt's so tired.
All right, well, listen. If round one was hard so far, round two is not.
Favorite door was open.
How did that work?
And I went in there. She goes, "Good morning." Red Jacks. They're going to bed in 5 minutes.
JoJo. You don't seem tired right now.
Mommy is-
Oh my God. Let me see if the camera's picking that up. No, it's not. Guys, you got 2 minutes and 30 seconds to get your damn answers in. Hi, JoJo. You want me, can I test those, see if they're any good?
Never give you enough.
I'm starving. I don't want you guys having those. Those are not good.
Say no, Daddy.
You think I should show them my Father's Day cards?
Yeah.
Here's some Father's Day cards I got, guys. This one's great. Great dad. This one's from Declan. Thank you for always letting me think I'm your favorite child. Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
This is from Rachel.
Georgia. That's from Georgia.
This is from Georgia.
And me, but Georgia.
This is from Emma. I mean, gorgeous. Look at that. I mean, just gorgeous. And then here's Henry's. Blank on the outside. And you could be forgiven for thinking it's blank on the inside. Just says Happy Father's Day, Matt. Don't even know for sure it was from Henry because he didn't sign it. Guys, you got 1 minute.
Eat your chips and then you're going to bed. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Gave away what she meant for these.
Yes, Joe. My God. 15 seconds, guys. I'm getting ripped off in my own house.
Yeah. Georgia's trying to give you one.
Thank you, honey. Thank you.
Big deal.
That's a big deal. That's trust. A little soggy. All right.
Thank you. Want
Get them in, get them in, get them in. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Only counting them if you get them spelling exactly right if you haven't already gotten your answers in. All right, guys. Answers for round 2. Number 1 is Casablanca. Casablanca is number 1. Number 2 is Lawrence of Arabia. Number 3 is Gladiator. Too many people miss Gladiator. Gladiator is your answer to question 3. Number 4 is Terms of Endearment. Number 5 is The Last Emperor. Number 6 is Annie Hall. Number 7 is Kramer versus Kramer. I have a player actually that gets mad at me every time I say verse instead of verses. Kramer versus Kramer is your answer to question 7. Question 8 is The Departed. Number 9 is 12 Years a Slave. Favorite wrong answer was 13 Years a Slave. There was actually also a 10 Years a Slave.
Georgia.
Let's do this. Hold on one second. All right.
Guys.
And number 10 was Moonlight. Moonlight is number 10. There was no rioting when I got back. That was great. All right. Give us my best Boston accent. Why?
I can't wait for that.
Saw it. I saw it. They can't say
No.
saw right. I saw it. Yeah. Use your blinker. Use your blinker. Tommy. Use your blinker. All right. There you go. Everyone's probably like, oh my gosh, I can't believe car instead of car. Car. Use car. Use your blinker. All right. Guys. Departed. Yeah, if you spelled Kramer Ferguson, then yeah, spelling never counts. So you're fine there, Salvatore. All right. Guys, there are 2 rounds of trivia left. Round 3 is the money round. If you're going to win this thing, you're going to do it in round 3. Here is how it works. Every question has more than one answer. Every answer is worth 5 points, and order does not matter at all. So if I ask you, what are the 3 colors of the U.S. flag, and you say red, white, and green, that's good for 10 points because you got red and white. But if you say red, white, and blue, you got all 3. That's good for the full 15. Every component of an answer in round 3 is worth as much as an entire question was in round 1. Guys, the password to get into the money round tonight. Dan spends hours thinking about these passwords. And for the money round tonight, he has selected password equals hot. Password is hot. Here are your questions for the money round. Round 3, question 1, only 3 quarterbacks won the Heisman Trophy in the 1980s. Name all 3. Name the 3 quarterbacks that won the Heisman Trophy in the 1980s. Question 2, name the 4 current NBA teams, going only by the team name, like Bulls or Thunder, that are exactly 0-2 in the NBA Finals. That's 2 back-to-back sports questions. It's like, I mean, buy a Powerball ticket. That never happens. Name the 4 NBA teams, going by team names only, that are exactly 0-2 in the NBA Finals. Question 3. Okay. Question 3. Name 3 of the 4 small UN member nations that use the euro as their official currency even though they're not in the European Union? Name 3 of the 4 small UN member nations that use the euro as their official currency, even though they're not in the European Union.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Question 4, final question of the money round. According to Forbes, the 2 biggest beauty companies in the world are both 4 letters long and start with a vowel. Name both. According to Forbes, the 2 biggest beauty companies in the world both are 4 letters long and start with a vowel. Name both companies. You guys have 9 minutes. Go, go, go.
It's like she's drunk. She wants,
Say go, go, go.
Go, go, go.
Good job.
she wants to sing about All Black Sheep.
They don't want to. She can't.
Can't sing it for the people.
Okay, hold on. You want to do floating baby? Okay.
Hurt yourself.
Booty, booty, boo.
She's got big.
Okay.
All right. Come on down, Georgia. Let's go. Say bye, Daddy.
Bye, Dolly. Bye, Dolly.
Not Dolly.
Thanks, Nightbot.
Mommy's wine. You can't have that.
Mama.
Shuck, doo, doo, doo.
Mama. Mama. Do
Stop that bit.
Georgia, I've already watched.
Chaos at Hambo's headquarters, guys. Sorry about that. 3 minutes. 3 minutes to get your answers in.
Yes, it's time. Here, come on.
No.
Love you.
She wants She's really funny. I think Rana just got on. Say hi, Nana.
I mean, she already called me rough around the edges. Say hi, Nana.
She's like, I don't see him.
Okay.
Bounty.
Glasses.
Give him kisses.
I love you. Night night. 2 minutes, guys.
She said tuwa.
Two. Two seconds now, guys. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Get them in, get them in, get them in. I don't need criticism, Mom. I just don't need it tonight. All right, guys. Here are your answers to the money round. Finally a tough round. Finally a tough round tonight. Just kidding. The three quarterbacks to win the Heisman Trophy in the 1980s are Vinny Testaverde, Andre Ware, and Doug Flutie. Vinny, Andre Ware, and Doug Flutie. The two NBA teams to go 0-2 in playoffs or in NBA Finals are the Nets, the Magic, the Sun, and the Jazz. Nets, Magic, Suns, Jazz. 3 of the 4 of the European Union small, even though we're not. Whoa, what happened there? All right. Those answers are Andorra, Montenegro, Monaco, and San Marino. And the two largest beauty companies in the world, Avon and Olay. Avon and Olay are your answers. Let's see. We probably need to check for somebody put Montenegro for the. Oh, somebody put their reverse these questions here. All right. All right, guys. Here is your scoreboard update. Heading into the final round. Here it is. Oh, man. Guys, in 15th place with 80 points, it's Quiz in My Pants, and it's Big Smooth. In 14th place with 82 points, it's Striving for 102 points. You just need 20 points in the last round. Wager with prudence. In 12th place, 84 points. We have a two-way tie. It's the 5.5 people of WTH, and it's Tripod. In 10th place, a two-way tie with 85 points. It's COVID Cabana and Nasty Reporters with terrible questions. In 9th place, 87 points. It's Prestige Worldwide. In 7th place, a two-way tie with 89 points. J is for Genius and the Cahallans. A two-way tie for 5th with 90 points is We Didn't Start the Virus, and it's the best trivia team in the city of Indianapolis, Hot Dog, No Sandwich. In 4th place with 95 points, it's Mike Connors with a rough third round, if you maybe understand what I'm insinuating. In 3rd place with 105, it's I'm Just Here So I Don't Get COVID. In 2nd place with 110, it's Slow Kids at Play. And in the lead, heading into the final round with 117, it's Hank Scorpio. All right. Guys, we have one final round of trivia left. Hold on one second. I'm looking. Hold on one second. Not Ulta for sure. So I'm going to look how that question's worded real quick. Hold on. Yeah, we'll count Vatican. We'll count Vatican. Let's see how that does. Let's see how that changes things. We're going to count Vatican, guys. Give us a second. All right, so that's done. It's 117, 110, 110, 95. That's still the top. All right, guys. There are 3 final questions. Yeah, Vatican isn't in the UN. It doesn't matter. Mike, what's Mike? Can Kyle and the backseat drivers get an audit? Yeah, we'll figure that out. Major Harris deserved a Heisman Trophy. That's arguable. Yeah, did I say UN member nations? Yeah, that's the problem with Vatican. Let's take that out. It's not a UN member nation. That's why I didn't count it. Sorry, Dan. All right, guys, there are 3. Yeah, take it out. Yeah, pull it back out. There are 3 final questions. On each of the 3, we can wager anywhere from 0 points to 30 points. If you wager 30 on all 3 and you get them all 3 wrong, that's minus 90. You get them all 3 right, that's positive 90. Wager with prudence. Don't go negative. All right. The password to get into, Dan spends hours on these passwords, guys. It's time to get some credit for it. The password to get into the final round is cold. Cold is your password. Here are your final 3 questions of the night. This 3-word quote tops Guinness's list of the most famous movie quotes of all time. This 3-word quote tops Guinness's list of the most famous movie quotes ever. Question 2. The most wins for a TV show in its final season was this show with 6 in 2004. The most wins, Emmy wins. We're talking about Emmy. We're talking about Emmy Awards. I can't believe I didn't put that. Question 2, the most Emmy wins for a TV show in its final season was this show with 6 in 2004. And question 3, it's a 2-parter. You need to get both parts right, fill in both blanks. When Einstein won the 1921 Nobel Prize in blank, he was a naturalized citizen of blank. Guys, you got 7 minutes. Go, go, go. Oh, I like what your dad said, cold or coal, and then he spelled it like coals. Classic Tom Cahalan. What's the team code there, Dan? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Testaverde right there didn't count. Very first one. Watch this test. That's going to change something. I counted just teams that didn't put Vinny and put Testaverde. Did. I'm just here so I don't get COVID. You have 110. Four minutes, guys. 4 minutes.
How is she doing?
You got it, Will. No problem, bud.
So, but he has 0 symptoms. So
Emmy Award. Question 2 is Emmy Award.
14 days by this coming Wednesday. Yeah.
Why don't I why do I just assume that everyone's mind is going to be exactly where my mind is, which why would it ever be? I can't believe I didn't write Emmy Awards. That irritates me at myself.
Okay. Well, Henry, I told Henry that I don't care if you go or don't go, but I don't know if they're with your mom at all tomorrow or.
Correct. Oh, yeah, I know what to do. How about this? That work? Yeah, that's what I want. And this one's the only one because they wagered individually. Guys, please remember to subscribe to the channel. Also, reminder that next week we will not have a Tuesday monster game. It'll be Wednesday with Dan, Thursday right back here with me. We'll be live at Mo and Johnny's on Wednesday, and we'll be live at Roots Burger Bar in Muncie on Thursday, or Wednesday rather. Dan will be back with his bad jokes. 3 seconds, guys. Oh boy, there could be drama. That's correct. You had to have both. All right. There's a semicolon in there. All right. What's up? Hold on one second. All right, guys. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Yes, I already paid. But you need a tip. All right, guys. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Here are your answers for round 4. The 3-word quote that tops Guinness's list of the most famous movie quotes of all time. There are so many false flags and great wrong answers for this. I don't even want to go through them all, but the correct answer is Bond, James Bond. Bond, James Bond is the answer to question 1. Question 2, the most Emmy wins for a TV show in its final season was this show with 6. In 2004, the correct answer, Frasier. Frasier is the correct answer for question 2. And you had to fill in both of these blanks, and they both had to be right to get your wager. When Einstein won the 1921 Nobel Peace Prize in Physics, he was a naturalized citizen of Switzerland. Physics and Switzerland are your answers to question 3. Bone, ham bone. All right. Guys, thanks for playing. Thanks for Hambone's team. That's Nick Meehan. That is Dan Cahallen. That is Lily Barker and Jess Montre and Bess Browning and Noah Nash. That's Zach Grajewski and Scott Maitland. That is Jordan Green. And I'm sure I'm missing others. Sean Meehan, if I didn't already say them. Thanks to all of you for playing. Thanks to my wife, Rachel. And we will be back next Wednesday with the Monster Game. We do not have a Monster Game on Tuesday. We have a Wednesday Monster Game, and we have a Thursday Monster Game. Would love you guys. Thanks for sticking with us throughout this entire thing. It's been an incredible ride. I know it's not over, but it is changing significantly. All right. Thanks for everything. Guys, a scoreboard update. Dan, are we good to go? Scoreboard update. In 15th place, we've got a two-way tie. It's the River Rats, tied with Kyle and the backseat drivers with 52 points. Holy cow. This last round did it to you guys. Did it good. In 14th place with 54 points, it's Smarticus. In 13th place with 57 points, it's Striving for 102 points. In 12th place, is that right? Are we right? People lost this many points? Golly. Holy cow. Sorry, guys. In 12th place with 59 points, it's Tripod. Tied for 10th with 60 points, it's Mike Connors and Quiz in My Pants. Tied for 8th with 65 points, it's Hot Dog No Sandwich and We Didn't Start the Virus. In 7th place with 67 points, it's the First Ballot Hall of Famers, Murgles. In 6th place with 87 points, it's Hank Scorpio. In 5th place with 110 points, it's Do or Do Not. In 3rd place, a two-way tie with 119, WTH, and J is for Genius. In 2nd place with 140 points, it's Slow Kids at Play. And your winner with 200 points, it's I'm Just Here So I Don't Get COVID. Guys, thanks all for playing. Love you. Mean it. Dan loves the Murgles. I love all of you. I definitely love the Murgles. Thanks for being a part of it. We will be back because it's not like we're signing off. Negative 48 points was the average score in the final round. And I thought it was easy. I declared this was an easy set, and boy, did I lie. There's the scoreboard update. Thanks to Dan for coming in, helping me out here. Thanks to all of you. If anybody wants to talk about maybe hosting a virtual game, but you'd have to create your own content. I'm done creating content 7 times a week. Wager with prudence, Derek. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. All right. Love you guys. Mean it. Have a great night. Thanks, Dan. Thanks, Nick. Thanks, all of you. Adios. See ya. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it, bud. No, you do not need to switch that. That's been rescheduled. Yep. Don't think so. Let me hold on. Let's look at this. No, the next game I'd like a banner for is Tuesday the 30th for a company called BitSite. And then Light the Night. I'll get you in an email. All right. Thanks, Dan. Yep. See you, bud. Bye. Who won? Who's on? Isn't that's Industrial PC? I think. All right, guys. I'll see you.